hello, Adria. I was just reading about St. Patty's Day. It's supposed to be a day of fun and entertainment. So why don't you come on in and enjoy our bardic tales?
I just give her time to find you. Well, here we are, we're back again, safe upon the shore. In Vegas town we like to stay and go to see no more. We'll go into a public house and drink till we're content. The lassies will all of us there till our money's spent. So pass the blowing bowl while there's whiskey in the jar, and we'll drink to all the lassies at the Jolly Robin Jar.
Johnny, did you miss me when the nights were long and cold? Or did you find another love in your arms to hold? Says he, I thought of only you along the sea afar. So come up the stairs and cuddle with your jolly roving tar. So pass
The blowing bowl while there's whiskey in the jar, and we'll drink to all the lassies at the Jolly Robin Tar.
For in each other's arms they rolled till the break of day. Miss Sailor Rose had said farewell, I must be on me way. Don't you leave me, Johnny lad, I thought you'd marry me. Said he, I can't be married, for I'm married to the sea. So
Pass the blowing bowl while there's whiskey in the jar, and we'll drink to all the lassies at the Jolly Robin Tar.
Come on, you bonny lassies, now a warning take by me, and never trust an Irish man an inch above your knee. He'll tease you and he'll please you, and when he's had his fun, he'll leave you in the morning with a daughter or a son. So pass the
Blowing bowl while there's whiskey in the jar, and we'll drink to all the lassies at the Jolly Robin Tar. So pass the blowing bowl while there's whiskey in the jar, and we'll drink to all the lassies at the Jolly Robin Tar.
Hell yeah.
Deirdre, agus Fáilte. That's Gaelic for hello and welcome. For those of you who don't know who I am Captain Grania Namali, Duchess of Thenaria, and I welcome you to my home. So today I'm going to play a song for you that's very near and dear to my heart. It's called Galway Bay. But first, I have a joke. All right, so the four CEOs of the four major brewing companies go into a bar. They sit down at a table. The waitress comes over and says, what can I do for you? And the CEO of Budweiser says, I'll take a Bud Light. The CEO of Coors says, I'll have Coors Light. The CEO of Miller says, I'll have a Miller Light. And the CEO of Guinness says, I'll have a Coke. At hearing this, the other CEOs were just totally astounded. And they looked at him and they said, what's wrong? Are you sick? And the CEO of Guinness says, no, I'm not sick. I just figured if you're not drinking, neither am I. Galway Bay.
darling mother, drink a pint of beer, me grief and tears to smother, then off to reap the corn. Leave where I was born, cut a stout blackthorn to banish ghosts and goblins, a brand new pair of brogues, rattling o'er the fogs, frightening all the dogs on the rocky road to Dublin.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hunt the hare and turn her down the rocky road, and all the way to Dublin, whack for Lollyrah.
In Mullingar that night I rested, limbs so weary, started by daylight, my spirits bright and airy, took a drop of the pure to keep me heart from sinking. That's the Paddy's cure. Never he's off to drinking to see the lassie smile, laughing all the while at me curious style, to set your heart to bubbling, and asked if I was hired, wages I required, till I was nearly tired of the rocky road to Dublin.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hunt the hare and turn her down the rocky road, and all the way to Dublin, whack for Lollyrah.
In Dublin next arrived, I thought it such a pity to be soon deprived of view of that fine city. Well then I took a stroll, all among the quality bundle it was told. In such a neat locality something crossed me mind, when I looked behind, bundle could I find on the stick of wobbling, inquiring for the road. Said me Connaught Road, was it much in vogue on the rocky road to Dublin?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hunt the hare and turn her down the rocky road, and all the way to Dublin, whack for Lollyrah.
From there I got away, me spirits never fallen, landed on the quay just as the ship was sailing. The captain at me roared, said no room had he, when I jumped aboard a cabin bound for Paddy. Down among the pigs, played some funny rigs, danced some hearty jigs, the water round me bubbling, went off to Holyhead, wished myself was dead, better far instead on the rocky road to Dublin.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hunt the hare and turn her down the rocky road, and all the way to Dublin, whack for Lollyrah.
The boys of Liverpool, when we safely landed, called myself a fool. I could no longer stand it, blood began to boil, temper I was losing, poor old Aaron's eye. They began abusing, for by me soul says I, me shillelagh I let fly, some Galway boys were nigh, and saw I was a hobbling with the loud hooray, joined in the affray, quickly cleared the way on the rocky road to Dublin.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hunt the hare and turn her down the rocky road, and all the way to Dublin, whack for Lollyrah. Hunt the hare and turn her down the rocky road, and all the way to Dublin, whack for Lollyrah.
Whack for Lollyrah.
Greetings. My name is Princess Gabrielle Silverhand. I'm sorry I'm not in garb. I'm at work. So this is my contribution to our St. Patrick's Day celebration. Hope you like it. It's called Ireland. They say Mother Earth is breathing with each wave that finds the shore. Her soul rises in the evening, for to open twilight's door. Her eyes are the stars in heaven, watching o'er us all the while. And her heart it is in Ireland, deep within the Emerald Isle. We are 40 against hundreds, someone else's bloody war. We know not why we're fighting, or what we're dying for. They will storm us in the morning, when the sunlight turns to sky. Death is waiting for its dance now. Fate has sentenced us to die. Ireland, I am coming home. I can see rolling fields of grain and fences made of stone. I am reaching out. Won't you take my hand? I'm coming home. Ireland. Oh, the captain, he lay bleeding. I can hear him calling me. These men are yours now for the leading. Show them to their destiny. As I look up all around me, I see the ragged, tattered, and torn. Tell them to make ready, 'cause we're not waiting for the morn. Ireland, I am coming home. I can see a rolling fields of grain, fences made of stone. I am reaching out. Won't you take my hand? I'm coming home, Ireland. Now the fog is deep and heavy as we forge the dark and fear. We can hear their horses breathing as in silence they draw near. There are no words to be spoken, just a look to say goodbye. Draw a breath and night is broken as I scream our battle cry. Ireland, I am coming home. I can see your rolling fields of grain, fences made of stone. I am reaching out. Won't you take my hand? I'm coming home, Ireland. Yes, I am home, Ireland. We were 40 against hundreds.
I apologize in advance. I need the lyrics for this one. Dear sir, I write this note to you to tell you of me plight. And at the time of writing, I am not a pretty sight. Me body is all black and blue, me face a deathly gray. And I write this note to say why Patty's not at work today. While working on the 14th floor, some bricks I had to clear. Now to throw them down from such a height was not a good idea. The foreman wasn't very pleased, he being an awkward sod. He said I'd have to cart them down the ladders in me yard. Now clearing all these bricks by hand, it was so very slow. So I hoisted up a barrel and secured the rope below. But in me haste to do the job, I was too blind to see that a barrel full of building bricks was heavier than me. So when I untied the rope, the barrel fell like lead, and clinging tightly to the rope, I started up instead. Well, I shot up like a rocket till to my dismay I found that halfway up I met the bloody barrel coming down. Well, the barrel broke me shoulder as to the ground it sped, and when I reached the top, I banged the pulley with me head. Well, I clung on tight, though numbed with shock from this almighty blow, and the barrel spilled out half the bricks 14 floors below. Now when these bricks had fallen from the barrel to the floor, I then outweighed the barrel and so started down once more. Still clinging tightly to the rope, I sped towards the ground, and I landed on the broken bricks that were all scattered round. Well, I lay there groaning on the ground, I thought I'd passed the worst, when the barrel hit the pulley wheel and then the bottom burst. Well, a shower of bricks rained down on me, I hadn't got a hope. As I lay there moaning on the ground, I let go the bloody rope. The barrel then being heavier, it started down once more, and landed right across me as I lay upon the floor. Well, it broke 3 ribs in my left arm, and I can only say that I hope you'll understand why Patty's not at work today. Happy St. Patrick's Day, everyone.
Hi everyone, we hope that you've enjoyed the first half of the St. Patty's Day Spectacular by our Bards, and we look forward to seeing you again after you refill your tankards for our second half.
Hi guys, this is Princess Gabrielle. I wanted to sing a little bit of a goofy song for you. It's called the Unicorn Song, and there's some actions that go with it, so you gotta learn them so you can sing along. A long time ago, when the earth was green, and there were more kinds of animals than you've ever seen, they'd run around free while the earth was being born. But the loveliest of all was the unicorn. There were green alligators and long-necked geese, some humpty-back camels and some chimpanzees, some cats and rats and elephants, sure born. The loveliest of all is the unicorn. Now God had seen some sinning, and it gave him great pain. He says, "Stand back, I'm gonna make it rain." He says, "Hey, brother Noah, tell you what to do. Build me a floating zoo and take some of those green alligators, long-necked geese, some humpty-back camels and some chimpanzees, some cats and rats and elephants, sure born. Don't you forget my unicorn." Old Noah was there to answer the call. He finished up making the ark just as the rain started falling. He marched the animals in 2 by 2, and he called out as they went through, "Hey, Lord, I got your green alligators and long-necked geese, some humpty-back camels and some chimpanzees, some cats and rats and elephants, sure forlorn. Just can't see no unicorn." Then Noah looked out through the driving rain. Them unicorns were hiding and playing silly games, kicking and splashing while the rain was pouring. Oh, them silly unicorns. But there were green alligators, long-necked geese, some humpty-back camels and some chimpanzees. Noah cried, "Close the door. The rain is pouring. We just can't wait for no unicorn." The ark started moving. It drifted from the tide. Them unicorns looked up, and from the rocks they cried. Waters came down and sort of floated them away. And that's why you'll never see a unicorn to this very day. But you will see some green alligators and long neck geese, some humpty-back camels and some chimpanzees, cats and rats and elephants, sure born. Never gonna see no unicorn.
Oh, the summertime is coming, and the trees are sweetly blooming, and the wild mountain thyme grows around the blooming heather. Will ya go, lassie, go? And we'll all go together to wild mountain thyme, all around the blooming heather. Will ya go, lassie, go? I will build my love a bower near your pure crystal fountain, and on it I will pile all the flowers of the mountain. Will ya go, lassie, go? And we'll all go together to wild mountain thyme, all around the blooming heather. Will ya go, lassie, go? If my true love will not follow, then surely I will find another to wild mountain thyme, all around the blooming heather. Will ya go, lassie, go? And we'll all go together to wild mountain thyme that grows around the blooming heather. Will ya go, lassie, go? And we'll all go together to wild mountain thyme that grows around the blooming heather. Will ya go, lassie, go? Say you'll go, lassie, go.
Of all the money that e'er I had, I spent it in good company, and of all the harm that e'er I've done, alas, it was to none but me. And all I've done for want of wit, to memory now I can't recall. So fill to me the parting glass. Good night and joy be to you all. Of all the comrades that e'er I had, they're sorry for my going away. And of all the sweethearts that e'er I had, they'd wish me one more day to stay. But since it falls unto my lot that I should rise while you should not, I'll gently rise and I'll softly call, Good night and joy be to you all. So fill to me the parting glass and drink to health whate'er befalls, and gently rise and softly call. Good night and joy be to you all. Schlante.
Hi guys, we thank you for joining us and the Bards today.
We were really happy to see everybody at the IEM today, and we really hope you enjoyed this Bardic Tales.
We're sincerely hoping that our discussions with the BOD goes great and we can have a reopening plan.
But if not, then we'll look forward to seeing you all again via video in July for the next IEM.
Until then, stay safe.
Stay happy. We love you, Adria.
Yes.